Zo,
Daar zijn we.
live in the air. Oh nee, niet live.
Semi-live.
Semi-live.
Ja, nou, kop is er weer af. Goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag.
Doen we een voorstelrondje of gaan we ervan uit dat iedereen ons kent? Doen we Engels of Nederlands?
Nou, we zijn nu al begonnen.
Hadden we ook wel even kunnen bespreken. Ja.
I think we should do English.
Should we do English?
Yeah.
We're
Fine.
switching.
Switch.
Good
Just-
afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Oh, ja.
everyone.
Switching to English.
Yes. Welcome everyone. Should we do an introduction round? That's where we started.
We could.
Good.
We could. Okay.
Let's start with you.
Ja.
Nou.
Hallo Mirjam.
Who are you? Hi.
Hi. Ik zit echt achter dat ding volgens mij. Maakt niet uit. I'm Mirjam. I'm a coach at Gymbox Noordwijk. Some of the people in Leiden might know me from coaching here. And now I'm live on a podcast. Woohoo. It wasn't funny. Yes. Okay.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
My name is Eva.
Hi Eva.
Hi.
Welcome to the AA. Oh, that's bad.
Okay. I'm a member here. And now I'm in a live podcast.
So have you been a member long?
I think 1.5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you started out working twice a week? Working out twice a week?
Yeah.
3 times a
Yeah.
week?
And I'm now mostly 5 times a week.
Awesome.
I'm a little bit of an addict.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I love it.
It's nice to have good addicts.
Yeah.
Right? It's a better addiction.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah. Beter.
We have a big audience here. My name is Jeroen.
Hoi Jeroen.
Hoi. I'm a coach at CrossFit Leiden. Started originally as a coach at Gymbox, so some people might know me from there.
I do.
You do.
I didn't know that.
No?
No.
See? You learned
We
something on
learn
this
something
podcast.
new every day.
Yeah. So I started coaching at Gymbox. Then I started the gym together with Case and Curly. And then in January/March, I stepped out as an owner and started my own business, Fullvis, where I do breathing sessions, ice bath sessions, and focus on stress release.
Cool.
Cool.
That's
Definitely cool.
a nice little bridge to why we are here today, why we are making this podcast. We've done some podcasts already about nutrition, about working out, but we haven't done a podcast on life outside of the box and outside of the nutrition. So that's where we want to put some attention today. And we figured a good point to start would be to talk about what happened when we heard about lockdown 2.0 being set in place and how our first week was during this second lockdown. So I don't mind starting. I talked about it yesterday as well. I heard about the plans for the lockdown Monday afternoon. Was a bit of a shock. I had all kinds of emotions, feelings about it. I was not very happy. I was crying. I wanted to throw stuff around here, it's a good place here to throw stuff around. So we worked out. I felt better, and then on Tuesday we started setting up the whole Ground Zero program. So for me, it was really good to be in contact with lots of people, and we were picking each other up, and we were making sure that we got through the week okay. And that definitely helped me to be busy all week and, keeping my mind off everything that's going on outside and just focusing on what we can do to keep moving forward. So for me, a shock on Monday, didn't sleep too well, and then starting Tuesday, I was already doing better. And I'm really curious how you guys experienced the whole week last week. So who wants to go first?
Well, I can still remember freshly. I was coaching Monday evening, the day that we heard some rumors, and it wasn't a real rumor anymore. We just made a decision, or the decision was about to be made. They were going to close for another period. So I coached a couple more hours, and then I was making some jokes about, all right, guys, see you next year, and happy holidays, and then all that stuff. But it was more like it was a joke, but it was
Yeah.
serious, right? So I tried to laugh about it in a way, but on the other hand, I have confidence in the way we be creative in what we do, right? And it shows, right? It shows big time. So I don't know.
It does. I was in Noordwijk Monday evening. Had some appointments, but I wasn't coaching, and I had the same thing was happening there. The people came in, were kind of nervous, anxious, not feeling too comfortable. Also saying Happy New Year, and this is the last time this year, and it was a really weird vibe going on, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you try to make it a good workout, and you try to, put a good atmosphere, but it was really hard to do, I think.
Yeah, definitely. You feel the vibe in the air, like everybody knows, and it was a good workout. Like it was a nice, fun. There was good groups. The atmosphere was nice. Like everybody had a good time, but it was the last time. Right?
Yeah,
and that it feels like that. And
mixed feelings.
it mixed feelings, yeah. So people going out after the workout feeling good because of the workout, but also feeling like sort of heavy because, well, this is another period that we have to close and we have to be creative and what's coming up? Are we going to do Zoom again? All that stuff like running through people's minds. So yeah, mixed feelings.
Yeah. So then from the other side as a member, how was your week? How was your Monday?
Truthfully,
Of
it was
course.
horrible.
Oh,
It really hit me hard, and I didn't see that coming.
probeer om lekker bij de microfoon te blijven. Dan kunnen mensen je goed horen. Dat willen we.
Yeah, because most of the time I can deal with change and stuff. And the first lockdown I did quite well in staying positive, and but now I just sat down on the couch and cried, and I was angry, and oh my God, I hated it. And I'm a teacher, right? So I had to switch all my teaching to online teaching again, and not seeing my students anymore. And the outlook for me, with 5 weeks with being on my own in the house, because I live on my own, with no social contact, it really freaked me out.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
Right? Again.
And it was really, it was hard. I cried. You cried too, right?
I cried. Yeah, I cried with an audience.
Yeah.
I was standing right here.
Yeah. And then I woke up kind of depressed on Tuesday and having to teach a whole day, trying my best not to break down on that online class.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
And I tried my best, but at lunch I cried again. And at night I sat on the couch and stuffed my face with everything I could find.
Yeah.
And I know better than that.
Yeah.
But and the next day it made me even feel even more shit. So then I thought, well, this should stop because I'm spiraling down.
Yeah, it becomes a vicious circle.
Yeah, and I'm talking myself down, and it's only becoming worse. So then I thought, what shall I do? Well, I talked to a friend.
Tell me about it.
Who was that friend?
Ooh. Well, you were one of the friends I talked to.
Yeah.
And in the end, we ended up making a very long walk.
Yeah.
We already set up that appointment, but in the end, it was good that we did because that made all the difference. And hearing that I was not the only one experiencing this, and that you had the same, and that other people probably have the same too, that helped. And just talking about it and getting that frustration out made it lighter. It didn't solve it, made it lighter.
Yeah. So, and that's one of the reasons we're doing this podcast is to, at least for us, to open up about what's happening with us. how we are feeling, how we are dealing with things. Not to give you quick fixes or not to solve all your problems at once, but just to share and let everyone know that if you're feeling anxious or slightly depressed or sad or whatever, it's all normal. It's all because of the situation. And what we want to do is try and make it a little bit lighter. We'll see if we can make some connections, see if we can create some kind of platform where we can come together and ask for tips or share tips or ask for someone to take a walk with you or do a workout together, or of course within the rules.
Yeah, because I thought, well, it's stupid calling someone and telling that you're feeling shit, because I felt like a little bit ashamed to talk about that, because everybody is feeling down right now. So I didn't want to bother anyone with my...
What you say,
Yeah.
it can really go like both ways, right? You have a feeling of, I feel stressed, I feel anxious, I feel miserable, I feel depressed maybe. But everybody else is feeling the same way, or at least you think, right? And then who am I to like put my misery, my problems in your lap, right? You have your own shit. Who am I? Right? And then keeping in your own shit bubble. Right?
We have a new...
I'm a graphic
I need a
thinker.
jingle. I need a jingle for that.
The haha. Yeah. And the other.
Oh.
We have a new word, shit bubble.
Yeah. And it staying in your shit bubble, it will start to smell eventually, right? So you have to get out of that shit bubble.
Fair enough.
Fair
Wow.
enough. Yeah. All right. A good way is to talk to a friend. You don't need to put your shit in each other's lap, but just talk about it, right?
Yeah.
See that you're not the only one thinking this way. See that you're not the only one feeling miserable or whatever. And maybe you cannot fix each other's problem, but by talking about it, you still like at least make it lighter.
Yeah, and you don't have to do this by yourself.
No, exactly.
No, and just the fact that, just the realization that there's other people that feel the same, already make it lighter. Because, so like Eva said, we already set up our appointment to go walking. We go early in the morning when no one else is there yet. So 8 o'clock in the morning, we're out in the dunes watching the sunrise. That was on a Saturday morning, and I had a pretty busy week setting up here and doing a lot of work that I wasn't used to doing, so I was pretty tired, pretty full head, and I thought about canceling our appointment, and then I thought no, because I'm always happy when I go out into nature, and when we talk, it's good. So I decided to go anyway, and that was the best decision I made this week, I think, just to get out into nature, get some fresh air, get some morning light, good conversation, real connections. Those are the things that boost your immune system, and that's what we're looking for right now, is to find ways that fit within the rules, maybe bend them slightly. I hope Rut
Find
is
the
not
edges.
watching. Yeah,
Find the edges.
find the edges, walk the balance.
Yeah.
Work on strengthening my immune system. I think that's something that's really, really good for me. And strengthening my immune system, I think that making connections and being outside and moving your body, those are ways to really do that. And it doesn't have, of course, we're talking about working out and pushing yourself hard, and that's good. But it's also good to find the softer side and be friendly to yourself and to others. I feel like I'm talking and it doesn't make a lot of sense. Am I doing
make
good?
a lot of sense.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking what you address is a lot of topics that do
Yeah.
help, definitely. Like first of all, doing it together. Like find a connection, make that connection, and then in your case, you went out on a walk into nature. Like the best thing to do is go out into nature, fresh air, right? It's refreshing. It is fresh air. Maybe it's cold outside, that's fine. It is fresh air, right? Suck in all that oxygen, clean up your shit bubble, right? Get that air out. Doing it together gives an opportunity to talk, but also to walk in silence, right? Side to side feels like
We're not,
bonding.
we're not good at
We don't
walking
walk in
in silence.
silence.
No, okay. Well,
We fight over who gets to
Yeah.
talk.
if there would be a moment of silence, enjoy the silence. If not, then not.
Yeah.
Right? Then
Every
but
other
yeah.
20 minutes or so, we stop and we say, hey, a deer.
Yeah.
And then we take
Yeah.
a
That's
photo and then we
Okay.
talk.
Yeah.
See, but yeah, you see a lot, you talk a lot, you clean up that depressive air from the bubble.
Yeah.
I think it's very good. And then like being in motion, like moving, even if it's walking, it's fine. You can go running, but walking is good enough.
Well, we set out for a nice walk, right?
Yeah.
And then we ended up 4 hours later, 22 kilometers.
It was a ridiculous distance, really.
Yeah.
We talked about this, of course, last week, and during the walk we didn't really notice, but now today is Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday, yes. Today is Wednesday, and I still have fluid in my legs, so they're swollen because of the inspanning. Say inspanning in
Strain.
English. Strain.
Strain.
Thank you. So my body disagreed on it not being a lot of strain.
Yeah.
But still, the results are good.
Yeah. And what I noticed is that I get a lot of energy from contact with people. And that's what I'm missing most. I only see people on the screen all day.
Yeah.
And
It's not real connection.
no, and I'm really sensitive to people's energy.
Mm-hmm.
So doing that, like talking to you and walking with you for 4 hours, it reloaded my battery. I was
Yeah.
like the fucking energy bunny.
Do this so.
Yeah. Well, but that really kept me going for days and days. So it builds up my my spare battery.
Yeah.
And I more than ever, I notice now that I need that.
We're social
Yeah.
animals, and with all the restrictions that we have now, social distance, it's antisocial behavior.
Yeah.
Right? There's no social distance; it's antisocial behavior. You cannot like be separate. We're not solo. We're not doing good solo.
Yeah.
We
No.
need to connect. If it's just with one person, it's good.
I think it's good to acknowledge this, that I hear people saying, well, we're not at war, and it's not a hard lockdown, and it's not this, and it's not that,
But
and
it's
it's easy,
bloody
and we
hard.
should. To me, it doesn't feel easy. And, my income keeps going. I have a place to go. I can still see some people. I can still do some things. I still have structure. And I'm having a hard time every now and then. So I can only imagine what this does to people that have to miss their income, or
Yep.
that are working from home alone, or working from home with their whole family there, which is might be another difficult situation. And I think it's good to acknowledge that it can be hard, even if we're not at war. It still can be a straining time. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I told myself for a long time also. You have a job, you have a steady income, you have a house to live in.
Yeah.
Your family is healthy, your friends are healthy. So I can't complain because other people are having a harder time than I am. But that doesn't mean that my feelings aren't there.
have lekker
Yeah.
de buurt.
Yeah.
But that's
better.
what you say is very, very good, to feel grateful for the things that you do have. Like, you do have a job, you do have a steady income, you do have like X, I, Y, Z, whatever. Be grateful and feel that. Right? Don't feel miserable for anybody else who doesn't. Feel grateful for what you have.
Yeah.
I am.
That works.
I am most grateful.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I think it's, of course, it's important to realize, what we have, and there is still a lot of things that we do have that other people don't, and we can, of course, be grateful for that. And on the other hand, I don't think it's good for people to push away or ignore or just zone out of the negative feelings you might have. But I also think that it's really good to see if you can find ways to relieve some of those things. And like we have been saying for the last half hour, go outside, find connections. What we wanted, because during the walk, the 4 or 5 hour walk, we had plenty of time come up with all sorts of great ideas. So what we've done is already this weekend we created a Facebook group.
Yeah, with a
Yeah.
fantastic
What
name.
an awesome name.
It's
Eva's-
called Mind Your Step.
Crickets, dat is de verkeerde. This is so much better.
Facebook group.
Yeah.
And we also had really cheesy names, other cheesy names, but we chose a not so cheesy name.
Yeah.
Walkie talkies. That was
Did we
cheesy.
choose walkie-talkies? Nee, toch?
No, that was one of the cheesy
yeah.
examples.
Oh, but that's funny too. We could still change. Yeah. So no, we chose Mind Your Step because of the mind, because of the stepping. So if you feel like you don't have anywhere to find support, or you want an easy way to find a workout buddy or a walking buddy or someone to call or someone to talk to or to chat with, you can join our group. You can ask Eva, you can ask me to be invited, but you can also search Facebook for Mind Your Step and apply, and we'll let you in if we like you. If we don't like you,
What are the
probably
criteria?
not.
Do we
Yeah.
what are the criteria?
We have to like you.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's it.
I
Yeah.
like a lot of people. Yeah.
Or give us nice gifts.
Oh, yeah, that will
Yeah.
work.
So if we don't like you,
Coffee.
you can bribe us.
Yeah.
Good coffee,
Good coffee.
Oh, coffee always
Whiskey.
works.
whiskey. That works.
And we try to organize some things as well in this group.
Yeah.
Yeah, we set up a meeting for a walk on January 9th. So we can meet up and divide into pairs and go walking in the dunes.
Yeah. So what I would really love is for 100 people to sign up and join. But then again, we would have to enter the dunes in 50 groups of 2 with a 1.5 meter distance, of course.
Yeah.
That's a pretty long snake of individuals.
But it's not crossing any lines.
Oh, that's
we're,
good.
keep-
And
we're sticking to the
We're
rules.
finding the edges.
Finding the edges. That's
And we
right.
can also divide over separate entrances.
Of course. We can just see how it goes. But the main thing is that we want to make it easier for anyone who's having a bit of trouble or didn't even think about reaching out. Make it easier to reach out.
Yeah.
And to find someone and to connect and to talk. And
And we have
Whatever.
a video chat room in the group as well. So we can have virtual coffee sessions.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
so we realize it's not the same as a face-to-face coffee session. But hey,
Just
It's
say
a way
hi, how
to-
are you
yeah.
doing,
Yeah.
and have coffee together.
see some
It's-
friendly faces.
Yeah.
What if I don't have Facebook? How do I connect?
You can just.
Why didn't you ask this before? We could have prepared.
I know.
Eva's answer.
Eva's already started.
Eva's already answering.
You can send Mirjam a message or me, and then we'll sort it out.
Great.
I don't know how yet, but we'll sort it
Sort
out.
it out. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's of
We'll
course
hook you
for
up. We'll hook you up.
Awesome. I do have Facebook, by the way, but there
sounds like
there
a
are people
drug
who
dealer.
don't. Yeah.
We'll hook you up.
We'll hook you
No worries.
Send me a text. See me by the bridge. Awesome. Cool.
I got the right one.
Yes. Yay. For you.
Dank je.
I
Yeah.
really honestly like the idea, and especially the name Mind Your Step. I think it's well thought. and
We should
it's a
get
good one.
merchandise,
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
Mind your
Yes.
step sweaters,
Socks.
T-shirts,
Socks.
socks.
keychains, everything.
everything.
Yes,
Awesome.
that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
More ideas.
Yeah.
Mind Your Step.
Ah,
Great.
sounds awesome.
I think this can
Yeah.
be a big movement, like not for just here, but in general. I think a lot of people will, like, be good at doing this or feel better by doing this. Right?
Yeah.
Find a walking buddy or someone to chat with or just to go out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think you have to. So you don't have to be a member of
No.
Gymbox or CrossFit Leiden to join. I mean, if you think, if you're sitting at home right now listening to this and you think, well, I'm doing fine, I don't know, have a clue what you're talking about, but my mom is feeling bad, or my sister, or my
Neighbor.
husband, or my whoever, anyone who you think could benefit, and we like, we'll add to the group.
It's really important.
No, that's a joke.
Oh.
We don't have to like you.
Oh,
The wrong one.
again.
Ah.
Which one were you aiming for?
See, you're way better than I do. That's cool.
It's a kind of a memory game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to
Nice.
enjoy it. Yeah, so anyone who wants to join can join. Even if you just want to, lean back and look at what's going on, just absorb the tips. Or if you don't want to share, you don't have to. If you want to share, please do, because I'm so sure that there's many more people feeling the way we're feeling, but
Yeah.
not talking about it.
We could think of multiple ways to connect. I'm thinking
Yeah.
virtual cooking sessions. I'm thinking
You've done
Yeah.
virtual cooking sessions already, so you
Yeah.
know how this works.
we can make that work.
Yeah.
Wow. How would that work?
Well, you send
Good.
out a recipe,
Good
Okay.
question.
and then you log on to a digital platform and cook the same recipe at the same time
Awesome.
together.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool. And then you have a combined dinner all
Yeah.
together.
I did that in lockdown 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. You can join.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
join?
Yes. Please. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys like me? Good
Yes,
enough
we
to
do.
join?
We'll have to talk about that
Okay.
first.
Maybe coffee then first.
Well, actually,
Yeah, start bribing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did one yesterday.
Oh.
I'm still in Annie's group.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we do virtual cooking
Mhm.
every Tuesday night.
Oh wow. That sounds
So
good.
and we did pizzas last night.
Pizza's always good.
Comfort food.
Yeah, and that is like actual
But,
comfort food.
you know,
That's
if
good.
you've
But
been if you've been
healthy
cooking,
pizzas.
Healthy. Yeah,
This is
exactly.
where I was
Healthy
going.
comfort food.
yeah.
That's one of those other things, and I think you want to address this, but that's one of those other things that in this time you want to stuff your face with food.
Yeah.
And
Fall into a chocolate bar and just
Exactly.
Gone.
Gobble it. Yeah, gone. I don't know. Was it here? I don't know. Just see the wrapping. Yeah, but just shove every like and then fast food, pizzas, burgers, chocolate
Yeah.
bars, everything that is a craving, shove it in your face.
Yeah. I definitely think that's a good subject to touch upon as well. Because I don't think that there's anything wrong with an occasional pizza every now and then, or a healthy pizza, or a piece of chocolate. But and I think everyone knows this about themselves, that if it's fleeing, or if it's pushing feelings away, or if you're using it to escape from your situation, could be food, could be anything. Could be binge watching something, could be
Netflix,
drinking, could be drugs, I don't know what you
Yeah.
guys do in your spare time. But I think that everyone knows for themselves whether you're just enjoying a drink, or enjoying a pizza, or enjoying a piece of chocolate, or whether you're burying your head in the sand and just finding ways to cope with the situation that are not inside yourself but are external.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for me, it's that the difference between consciously choosing to eat a pizza, because I fancy pizza and I like pizza, or mindlessly stuffing your face with food.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with. There's no, in my opinion, there's no right or wrong food. Food is just food, right? But you choose what you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need a pizza or a chocolate bar. I do, because life should be fun as well, or a burger or whatever.
Mhm.
If it's a good pizza or a good burger, then you can like really enjoy it. But
Yeah.
I don't really enjoy going to McDonald's.
No,
but-
personally, I don't either. But
No.
sometimes I need. I need chocolate. I
Yeah.
need my chocolate. Sorry,
Yeah, but that's
Don't apologize.
Yeah, no.
No.
but I
Enjoy your
know what food does to my body. I know how it makes me feel.
Yeah.
And after my shitty start of the week, stuffing my face with crisps
Shitty
and
food, yeah.
shitty food,
That's a vicious circle.
yeah, it made me feel even worse. And
Yeah.
I know that how that works.
Yeah.
And when I don't do that, I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes. So that brings the circle to a whole, I think. We're not trying to tell you, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you, I don't think you guys are trying to tell people that you can't ever do something, or that you shouldn't, or that you're on the wrong way if you did eat or drink or do, I don't know. You shouldn't feel guilty about it. What we're just trying to do is make it easier to find ways to feel better. So if eating the pizza makes you feel better on the long run, go eat the pizza. If you know that it's a quick fix and that you're not gonna feel better, reach out. Find a Facebook group. I know a good one.
It's called Mind Your Step.
It's called Mind Your Step. Or find a friend, or find your partner, or go outside on your own. Go outside with someone. Take little steps to make sure that you're taking care of your own mental health and you're taking care of your own body.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're all trying to
Yeah.
say, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do we need to talk about other stuff?
I don't know.
Am I forgetting things?
I think this covers most of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, to wrap it up,
Okay.
I think everybody should apply to, or at least bribe maybe, or apply for the
Start
Facebook
with the
group.
bribe.
Start
Yeah.
with the bribe.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Start with the
That's a
bribe,
good
and
one,
then
yeah.
the chances that we're gonna like you are gonna improve by the bigger the bribe.
The bigger the bribe. Alright.
And if you
Have
have
you
a-
joined our
yeah.
group yet?
Shit, not yet.
Do you want? Do you want to?
Yes, please.
We'll add you
What do
right
you-
away.
I heard chocolate and pizza, so I think I have a good starting point.
And if there is any of you having any ideas of about content for there or activities, or please let us know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll set it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do the coffee sessions. We can do virtual cooking. Let us know what you like, and
Yeah.
we'll make it happen
Yes.
within reason.
Yeah. I think that would be another good thing to say is that we don't. We started the group, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna take the lead in everything. And if you have good ideas, throw them in there, or text us, or find us, or find us in the gym. I was gonna say no.
Wah, 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 wah.
Online gym maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
find us in the
Yeah.
online gym.
Gym.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Good. We're gonna wrap this one up.
All right.
Should we do the
Goodbye.
Nice.